Totally, yeah.
Hi, I'm Shannon.
What's up? I'm James.
And this is Healthy Loving. What we're here to do is help you guys in your journey of love, whether that's self-love, love of your higher power,
Love of a significant other, or whether or not you're in a relationship now, have been for a long time, are looking to be involved in a relationship with someone, or you would just like to better the quality of relationship with yourself and those around you. The disclaimer that we'd like to share with you, however, as we do in every video, is to make sure you're aware you're not licensed professionals in this arena. All the material that we share with you on our content is based from other things that we've learned through our personal experiences, and we've learned from other people in relationship guidance as well, and just stuff that we've learned in our own personal development journeys along the way. So today we have a really great topic that we'd like to just quickly give out to you guys.
Exactly. It's a really fun one because this is 7 cost-effective date ideas for the career-building couple. I know, not everyone out there has already established their career yet. Sometimes finances get tight, sometimes, finances are great, and sometimes it's up and down. And so what we have for you guys is 7 ideas to help keep your relationship super duper fun and simple and cost effective.
And magical. Fun, simple, and
Ready?
magical.
Magic.
Anyway,
I love you.
Let's get into the first couple of things. First one is pretty classic. It's a picnic, okay?
Yeah.
Great part about a picnic is you can usually use things that are sourced from home. You can make sandwiches, etc.
And you can have it anywhere.
Yeah, if you choose to make it portable, that's really awesome. So we've done it where we've packed some stuff in a backpack and gone to a park. You can have it on a hike, which is really cool. In addition to that, you can do it, you can build a fort in your living room and have a picnic there. That's
one that I used to do when I was growing up a lot, to help with my relationship with my family. We would have picnics if it was raining outside, and we'd have them in the middle of the living room, build a fort, and have a little picnic in there.
Absolutely.
You can do that as an adult too. It's still fun.
No, it actually is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty awesome. So number 2 is going to be games at home, board games. You can download games on your phone. These are really, really awesome. And what I would suggest is pick a game to play a couple days in advance. The reason I say that is because it kind of kindles some competition between the two of you, and it allows time for there to be bets that are placed so you can win and lose wagers, which is always kind of fun and unique. But in addition to that, it's great for having friends over and kind of hosting a cost-effective evening if you want to have friends bring some material to use as well. It's just a really, really awesome experience, and it helps you kind of get to know everybody individually in every different type of scenario depending on the game you're playing. Number 3, now this is we're gonna get a little bit more vulnerable with this one, only because I believe vulnerability and being open is the closest that you're ever going to get to God and the universe, and you're gonna learn a lot from being vulnerable. Now Shannon and I, we are not the perfect couple. We do go through issues. We have communication issues sometimes. What we're very good at is coming together and communicating things civil and not allowing everything to kind of weigh out over it. Now there was one day where that just, for whatever reason, it just wasn't happening. We were having a real tough day, and you were having this. There was a book that we were doing, an audio book that we were doing on the way back from Orange County, which is where we're at. It's about an hour and a half drive. I can't remember what book it was.
It was the 5 love languages. We were re-listening to the 5 love languages. We were revisiting that one.
Yeah, so we were both a little bit disgruntled and a little bit we were having a little bit of trouble conveying our emotions with one another. And it just got to a point where it was very tense, and so I decided to kind of take action. Now this is something that you don't have to do it, but it is really, really, really awesome, and it helps to break down a lot of walls. So if you're having a little bit of an issue, try this, okay? I didn't say a word to her, first of all, which was really tough because we weren't really communicating.
We were having communication issues.
Yeah, that day we were having communication, but I didn't say a word to her. I had a plan, and it was really simple. Okay, so I went to a store. I bought 2 notebooks and some pens, and I bought like a bottle of decent wine. It wasn't like super nice or anything. But all of it was well under $20. Pretty cool. So what I did then was, without saying a word, I took Shannon to her favorite place ever, which is the beach. And I decided that we were gonna go to the beach, we were gonna sit down, and we sat down and I just started writing. And she's like, "What are you doing? What are you writing?" And I didn't say anything, just finished my list. And I made a list, and it was things that I appreciate about Shannon. So I made a list of like 20 something things that I appreciated about her. Now, when you're in the mind frame of being angry at somebody to start, sometimes that can be a little bit difficult. I'm asking you to find a place where you can be okay with appreciating them regardless of the situation, okay? And what I did was I wrote down a list of things that I appreciated about Shannon, and when I was finished, I recited the list. Shannon caught on and was like, "Got it." So she wrote a list, and then she read her list off to me. And then we drank some wine together, and we were able to communicate from a much more civil place, and it just opened the floodgates to happiness for the rest of that day, and it was a really, really amazing evening.
Yeah, like I'm tearing up right now just thinking about it. It was a great evening, a really great evening, really meaningful.
So it's important to learn your person's love language, guys.
Yes, that's what it comes down to. It's important to learn your person's love language.
Yeah, no doubt. The fourth one that we both collectively came up with, and this was something that we don't do super often, but we do often enough to where it's still fun. We don't want to play it out, especially because this literally costs you nothing. Mm-hmm. The clothes in your closet are great. What you can do is have like a photo shoot day. Yeah. And you don't really need much nowadays. An iPhone camera is great, or an Android, whatever you have. It doesn't really matter. But just look on social media. Look on Google. What kind of backdrops and things, and think about a place in your community where that would be cool. Yeah. We will share some of the photos that we've done before. Yeah, we've done some photo shoot stuff before, and I'll have Shannon put some of that stuff up for when we're describing this. It's really fun, it's really simple, and you can pick a great time of the day to do it. Yeah. And Shannon can share more about that as well.
Yeah, I mean, you can pick whenever you're free to do it, whenever you're available. Like I know we have the iPhone X, and even when the sunset starts to go down, like most phones, it's like too dark to take pictures. You don't even have to have the flash on to take a photo, so it doesn't really matter what time of day you do it. But you can also like look through Instagram and find like, oh, this person tagged location. Go to that location. It makes it a fun little road trip too, so you get to spend the day with your person, like, oh, this location's really cool. Oh, look, it's not that far away. Let's go there. And come on, even if you don't like getting your picture taken, it's nice to feel a little bit like, extra pretty for a day.
Let's face it. It's fun to dress up nicely, fun. Okay? So I'll tell you that. And then be sure to pack multiple outfits. Because I know that, you want to make it as simple as possible, but if you want to make it as special as possible, pack multiple outfits. I'm not a photo shoot savvy dude, but I'm definitely okay at taking pictures of her. Yeah. The fifth idea that we have is really fun, especially if you live in Southern California. It's very, very cheap. You can literally do it for under $20 and have a great day. Going on a bike ride. Mm-hmm. Okay. If you don't know, bike rides are okay. First of all, it's a scientific fact that if you get physical activity, it relieves stress and raises endorphins, and it is a great, great, great mood stimulant, okay, being physical, whether that be going on a run or riding a bike, whatever the case may be. However, riding a bike, it kind of allows space for communication as well. Yes, you have to pay attention to where you're going.
Yeah, you don't want to fall and almost fall and die.
You want to pay attention where you're going, but going on a bike ride is really fun, super cost effective, and just a great way to get out with your significant other and get some exercise.
Yeah, and this actually popped into my head when you said endorphins. It's a little funny. It's a quote from Legally Blonde. Exercise gives you endorphins. Endorphins make you happy, and happy people just don't kill their husbands. So there you go. Little inspirational quote from Legally Blonde. I used to love that movie, and it's a funny quote.
Let's just never admit that you love that movie. Moving on. Number 6 is going to be what we like to call a freebie fun day.
Oh, it's so great. It's so great. So first,
Yeah.
this works out really, really well, specifically for birthdays. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but so many places have deals on your birthday. Starbucks, free drink. Denny's, free, what is it? You get a free
Meal.
Grand Slam. It's like one of the slams. You can pick them and you get it for free. Red Robin has a free deal. Like all these different places have free deals. And there's also like local places on normal days that'll have deals as well. All you have to do is like go online, look at the places that are offering deals, pick a few, make a day of it.
Yeah.
Just go get free stuff for the day. Who doesn't like free stuff, right?
Yeah, this is something that I had no clue. I had no idea about until we kind of did a little bit of a freebie run, and just taking advantage of the system a little bit. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's nice. It's fun.
Sure. And then the last thing that we wanted to share with you guys was something that we I don't like to say that we originated this because we definitely didn't, but it's like surprise, it's Valentine's Day
But it's not.
Random day of the week. So what I like to say about this, and this is something that Shannon did for me, was pick a random day of the week, surprise their significant other with their favorite home cooked meal. Okay, and there's something I can't really understand why, but there's something so special about a home cooked meal. I think also because there's more than one serving. You know, like going out to eat, you get a good bulk meal or whatever it is that you're eating, but you only get one of those.
Yeah.
Then you gotta pay for another one. Home cooked meal, you got lots of it. I think that's really what it is for me, because the key to my heart is food. Right.
Love languages, guys.
Totally. Okay, and then another thing is like a homemade gift. You can be really, really creative with those. You can make a song. You can write a poem. You can draw a picture, make a card. Yeah.
Exactly. Making a card is so easy. Like you can just use printer paper. You can like do something on the computer, or you can draw it and then like write a heartfelt message on the inside. And another thing that I really like to do for, because it's a surprise, it's Valentine's Day kind of a thing, is like candles. I don't know. I think candles are really romantic.
She's really big into candles.
They're super romantic.
I think it's great, but about 45 minutes into it, I'm sweating because there's 97 candles around our place.
You just turn the AC on and it's fine.
Yeah. No, candles add really.
Yeah, so like put some candles out when you're gonna surprise someone. Surprise them with a meal, and candles go all out. Why not? Like if you find a day where you end up having time and your significant other's still working, surprise them when they come home with something extra special.
Yeah, and just kind of see where the night takes you.
Exactly.
Winky face. Hi, Mom and Dad. Anyway, so that is 7 cost-effective date ideas for the career building couple. So if you are in the midst of building your career, or you're just starting out in your career, here's some great ideas that are pretty much under 20, under $30 ish.
Yeah, depending on how you do them, it's all very, very cost-effective, but keeps your relationship fun and thriving in life.
Yep. All right, cool. We spent a little bit more time that we'd like to. Please subscribe for more content. We're going to be putting out a ton of stuff. And we love you guys for watching. Thank you.
Bye.